Hey, my name is Josh Piercy. Work for the Oklahoma City Fire Department. I started in the fire service in 2001. I worked as a volunteer for a couple of years, and I went to a medium-sized department for a couple of years. And then in 2007, I got on with Oklahoma City, and I've been at the Special Rescue Station almost the entire time that I've been there. I have the distinct honor this year at FDIC 2024 to be asked to come back and do a classroom presentation on heavy rescue, the initial size up. So heavy rescue, it has a lot of names. Heavy rescue, big rig rescue, heavy extrication, commercial operations. It doesn't matter the name. What we're going to talk about is kind of a systematic approach to sizing up these calls, to working through them. You know, these calls can take lots of forms. I mean, they can be in a lot of different ways. And we're going to talk about how to handle them, right? This can be, you can show up and it can be almost nothing. Just, a big truck or commercial vehicle versus a car. And they barely touched and it wasn't a big deal. All the way to, oh man, lives are changing, people are crying, news cameras are there, and it's a call of the year. And about anything in between. So in class, we'll go over some different steps, kind of the approaches that we teach on how to handle these situations, how to break them down. We'll go over some different tactics. So if you have a lot of equipment, great. And then we'll talk about ways that you can stabilize and lift and move. If you're a place that doesn't have a lot of equipment, but your mutual aid partner does, also good. We'll go over what you can do until they get there, right? And what steps anybody can take. We can still size up. We can still keep the crush. We can stop the crush. We can keep it from getting worse. What are things you can do to help make this situation better? And for all of us, sometimes we may be just in situations where we don't have the right equipment, or we have lots of equipment, but it's just, or we don't have it, or however it works out. So maybe our best bet is that local heavy wrecker. So we're going to talk about some approaches to work with your local wrecker service. And kind of to learn from them, then learn from you, build these relationships, and then how we can use them on scene. So hopefully, if you have time this year at FDIC, come by, check out the class, say hey. I'd love to hang out and talk with you. If you've been to FDIC before, there's lots of classes to choose from. There's lots of vendors, and it's a good time, obviously, but you're pulled in a lot of directions. If you've never been into FDIC before, you're in for a treat. There's a lot of good classes. There's a lot of good booths to see. There's a lot of fun activities, socializing and hanging out. If you don't learn something, that is your fault, right? So I hope to see everybody there this year. I'm looking forward to being back, and I appreciate it. So FDIC 2024, we'll be doing heavy rescue, the initial size up. Thanks.